All right, just a quick follow-up on our last episode of keyboard clackers. If you remember, I had a loose spot from here to here that was knocking. And when you see a spot here, quickly, the first suspect is this, whatever you call it. Some people call them sliders, studs, keyboard. I don't know what they are. This turns down to support it. It should be touching at the front here, touching at the back, and then touching at this. So anyway, I took it all apart. The other thing to look at is this little piece that sticks through there and how it's being held down. If it's being pushed down too much, sometimes it can lever or teeter-totter this up where you find it's tight here, and then it starts knocking down here because it's being pressed up there. I took it all apart and neither of those two things existed, which kind of sucks. And then I took a straight edge on both sides and I could not even discern they were both frighteningly flat and frighteningly smooth. So I just took with a scraper, took a thin amount of wood off from here to here and got it to click from here to here, and then adjusted this downward a little, and that got rid of it. It sounds a little iffy, but I put these back up or down or whichever way you want to look at it, so they are riding on there also, and that you have to be careful because sometimes putting those down will bring this back up, and is it slightly different? I'm not sure it's slightly different even. I'm going to leave it like this and then put the keys on and do the key leveling. And even if this becomes a problem again, I'm going to know that this is the area. So anyway, I have the cheek block is screwed in, but look at this. If you can't see that, I am raising this up and down like 1/8 of an inch or 1/16 of an inch. So this was never set correctly from the, let me get it out of there. I can't find my screwdriver. But anyway, this adjuster in there, Mason Hamlin has provided an adjuster just like the other one that you can lower and move back and forth this way, which a lot of pianos don't afford you that back and forth change. But this one you can also lower, but it was all the way down and sitting on the key bed. So I'm going to actually have to grind a little metal off of this thing to get it to, you can't just lower it because it's already sitting down on the key bed. So that's kind of a minor issue, although weird, but it's a minor issue. So anyway, that's where we are right now. Well, I might as well show this. I finished sanding and polishing the keys, and like I said, I left a little bit of grain in there. They are ivories. There's a little grain. There's a little yellowness left. I don't want to perfectly flatten them. I don't know why. All right, I think I explained that. And then the sharps, you can see a lot of the sharps on the sides are good, but then a few of them have some missing paint up here, which these are ebony and then they're painted a little. So I'm going to put a quick little bit of paint on some of these and then sand them down. Sand them down on this and then polish them on the disgusting wheel and they'll be fine. So, so I got the leads pounded on there. I'm ready to do the key leveling, which I haven't finished making my key leveling stick yet. I actually cut it wrong. It's supposed to go all the way across. I cut it stupidly short. I don't know how I did it, but so right now I'm just going to finish putting a real edge on the bottom of this thing. And actually, you wouldn't mind a little crown. I'm not sure how to do it. Usually in the keyboard, you leave the keys in the middle slightly higher to just compensate for the fact that that's how they're going to wear, and people always play the middle of the keyboard. You want the keys maybe a little bit higher. I'm sure there's, I mean, I haven't done any of this stuff in 30, 40 years, so probably people are screaming into their YouTube videos, don't do it, but I'm probably going to do it, leave it crowned a little in the middle, up higher, but feel free to leave your comments because I don't bother looking at them, so do what you will. Okay. I'm hitting stop. After that pithy comment, the thing won't stop recording. That's